up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be taking you along to get ready for a sub for 2 days. I have Monday and Tuesday off, and so I decided to take you along with me and show you like how I prepare for a sub, what I do to my room. I like to prep my room for a sub as well. I put some different things away that I do not want my students touching and getting into. So let's go. We're here at the school. We're about to go in and I will take you along with what I do. Let's go. All right, so I of course stopped and grabbed a coffee from Starbucks, and then always make sure I have my water. So I'm bringing those things in with me because I gotta make sure I'm staying hydrated and caffeinated while I'm getting this work done. Once I get into my classroom, I start to pull things out for like each day. So like I start with Monday. That's the day that I need to make sub plans for. And so I just pull all that stuff out, put it out on my desk so I can see what things I'm having the sub do. And then I pull out my like teacher planner binder that has all the things in it that I need with my plans. And then I also pull out my sub binder as well. Okay, I want to kind of like pause what I'm doing for a minute and talk about my sub planned binder. This is where I keep everything that I just reuse. So like, I'm not going to show everything specifically because it has like students' names and stuff on it, but I put like a good morning note, and this always stays in here. It just says like how many kids I have, and just like some things about our classroom. And then I have like some important information on the next page, a class list with each student's like number on it, like next to their name. I have our specials schedule. I have our bus list, or just like our home transportation list, who's car riders, who's bus riders, what buses they go on, etc. I have some like helper students that could be great if they needed help with something or had questions. And then I always put this paper in here for like notes for the day. How did they do that day? They'll let me know. This time I'm going to be doing something a little different that I'm excited about. I'm going to leave some sub tickets. I'm going to print these on like colorful paper, and they can pass out sub tickets to students that do a great job, and they can give it to me when I get back for a reward. A lot of the stuff I'm showing, like those sub tickets, I found on Teachers Pay Teachers. The sub plans, I will show those that I got. They were from Teachers Pay Teachers. So worth it. I have loved using them. I used them my second year and now my third year. My first year I used something different, but I'm loving this so much better. And it has so many little templates that you can use, like the special schedule one I got in this template as well. It's just great. So love it so much. Okay, so I've sent some stuff to the printer. Some of the things in my binder I just needed to update a little bit with like my amount of kids that I have, like just some different things like that. But now I'm gonna actually sit and do my sub plans. And what's really nice is that the template, and I'll show that I'm using, the one I'm gonna show now, is literally mine that I have made a copy of and have like made and remade and stuff. But a lot of the things can just stay put. I just have to edit a couple things, so this shouldn't take too long. We'll see though. It's 10:39 right now. We'll see how long this takes. I have 2 days of sub plans to make. So as I get started with my plans, I'm in the midst of everything. I do have to make a couple runs to the printer like I am here. Thankfully, it's actually like right outside my classroom, which is really convenient. And then I get back to my classroom and continue writing out my sub plans. Okay, it is 12:18. I just finished typing up everything. I've made like trips to the printer and paused a few times, but both days are planned. Now we just need to get everything set out. And back to the printer we go. I started to print out like my actual sub plans, and then printed on or copied these sub tickets as well as the paper to leave for the sub to write any notes on for me of how the day went. And then here I am putting all that stuff together, all the copies for the day, all of the other things that I just mentioned, like the sub tickets, the plans, everything. I try to lay everything out here on the back counter as organized as I possibly can to make it easiest for the sub. Here are also the papers that I got. I think I got them from TPT a long time ago, like before my first year teaching, but those are what I use for them to write any notes on. And then gathering everything, like I said, my remote, my cold lunch cards, some books, all the things that the sub could possibly need. And something really important as I'm getting all my sub plans ready is to keep everything cleaned up and organized as I go. And so putting away papers as I'm done with them, things that I don't want to be left out, I'm putting that away. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all those sub tickets cut up for the sub as well and lay those out so that they can have them to pass out to students. And just like that, we are done. Everything is laid out, putting some things into the recycling, and we are ready to go for the sub. Before I left, I did make sure, as you can see, to lay out their morning work, and then also just to kind of get the classroom cleaned up, my desk clean, everything cleaned up and organized and ready to go. And just like that, we are finally done. I have everything cleaned up. My whole classroom is organized. Things are put away that I want my students to not mess with. And we're ready to go. I have all my plans laid out on the back counter. My desk is cleaned off. Everything is ready to go. Their morning work for Monday is laid out. I feel so good getting all that done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I didn't show too much. I was just trying to get in my zone and just plan both days and get everything done and ready and set up. But I hope you still got something from this video. Again, a lot of the resources I use are from Teachers Pay Teachers, and I love them. Highly recommend everything that I shared in this video. But with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye.